Well, now going into fall camp, how much more comfortable are you now than when you got here in the spring?
Oh man, it's like a whole turnaround for me. Like playing with these guys and over the summer, the bonding, how we've come together as a unit is just unreal. And coming out here and putting out on the line for each other, like that's how we build our unit for the season, and that's what we're going to need going into the ACC this year.
What did you learn about yourself from spring to now, just as a player? What did you need to focus on in the summer?
I with this unit, I saw that we need guys that'll bring us together more, and we have the leader, J.O. He's a great leader for our O-line, and Jakai, Ben, and Logan Parr, and all those guys on the front line, like everybody leads as a unit because they've been here before, and me coming in, they did a great job at like allowing me to come in with them and become a part of the unit. But I just do my job and showing that I'm going to do what I need to do for the boys, and that's how it goes with the unit.
What was the recruiting process like for you, and when you entered the portal and then come to SMU?
I had started to talk to a lot of coaches I had previously been recruited by, but I mean, once I met Coach Justice and really talked to him about what he sees in me and how he believes in me, it was kind of over at that point, because I knew that if there's a guy that's going to believe in you that much, he's going to bring the environment every single day, and all I got to do is show up and do my best, and everything's going to take care of itself.
I think Coach Grizz or J.O., one of the two, shouted you out as one of the hardest working guys this summer. What was your mindset that went into that, and where did you see some of the biggest growth in the weight room and all that?
At OU, that was always my strong suit, is the weight room, and I feel like coming into here, I need to bring an edge in some facet, and I felt like the weight room was that for me. And so this summer, I really every time we did running, it wasn't like I'm running with the O-line. It's like I'm running with myself, and I'm going to beat everybody. And everybody wants to compete with me, like J.O. and all those guys. They're all really competitive, so it really just got everybody up and going, and got the competitiveness going.
That edge that you bring, does it start with the hair?
No, it starts and begins and ends with it. Being 69 and having the mullet, you got to have some type of crazy about you. But these guys know me outside of here, and they know that I'm always going to be down with them. So whatever I'm doing, they know that it's for a good reason.
So in the spring game on the big Kamar run, you had a great pull block as part of that run that really set it off. As a blocker, what do you enjoy the most? Do you like the power? Do you like to pull? Do you like pass protection? What's your favorite?
What I feel like sets me apart is my athleticism, and recently being able to use that and talking with Coach Justice about how I can really hone that in and make it a part of my game has really been fun. And just the way that he coaches me and allows me to do things that are going to make me make the block better, if that makes sense. And so this year, my athleticism and being able to fire off and get to a certain position before the defensive lineman can even think has been really my edge, is just firing off the ball and being athletic.
What's the competition along the offensive line like? I mean, how are you guys all approaching it, and just what do you think about the group so far?
Coming here, it's actually quite different than I've seen with other schools, but we're going to have two solid lines of guys that are going to be starters. So we're not going to have one starting line. We're going to have two lines of 10 people that are going to be able to roll. So that's what we're trying to do now. It's not looking at just the front line. It's looking at all the guys, and even the threes and the fours, to see who's going to be competitive depth for us and help us win championships.